going to be doing several videos on how we raise our Cornish crosses and how we're getting ready to raise a whole bunch more, because we recently got registered to butcher on our farm, so we can we raise them and butcher them here on the farm. And we kind of dabbled in selling them, and we stuck our toe in and fell in way over our head. So we went from getting groups of 25 Cornish crosses to 100. So we need to build a bigger brooder, because our brooder we have now has 25, I think, in it, which is this is a 4x4 brooder that we put 25, 30 in, and it's plenty big enough for that. But I mean, it looks really big now, but once they're 3 weeks old, it looks a lot smaller. So we're going to do 100. So we're going to build an 8x8 brooder. That should be plenty big enough. And if we want to put like 150 in it, I think it'll be fine. So this one here, I put it on wheels and made it all fancy, and it's kind of a pain in the butt because there's no place to store it. So we're not going to do that on the next one. It's going to be built to sit on the concrete floor in our garage. And then when we're done, we can take it apart, clean up, put it away for the season. So I'm going to make it 16 inches tall. That one there is 18 inches tall, and it holds our lights just a little bit high. So we actually run 2, and you usually cover it all up. This is just 1/2 inch regular plywood that I have laying around here.
Yeah.
Can you snap it? I got my gloves on.
Well, how do you?
You gotta pick it straight up.
I didn't pick it straight up. Okay,
No, you picked it that way, which is why the line is.
Is this up enough for you?
That's straight. Straight
sure?
up.
Are you sure?
Yes. This is
It looks exactly the same. It is exactly the
right
same.
here is where it needs to be.
Well, you drew your marks on your own stuff.
Holly and I don't fight very much, but when it comes to chalk lines and plumb bombs,
I hate them.
that is where.
Take the glove off so you can snap it yourself.
All you have to do is clip it on the plywood.
Oh, it's too fast. Don't pull it until I get it on there.
Just clip it on the plywood.
I'm trying, but you keep pulling it. All right.
Pull it off.
Just do it.
Now watch.
It's crooked.
Straight up.
Crooked.
Boom.
I see 2 lines down there.
It's because you're drunk. Alright, we're gonna rip some 2x4s down to just 1 3/4 strips to put along the top to stiffen it up. Cut those two at 8 foot, and the next two I'll cut 3 inches off of that because of the width of the 2x4s. Alright, we're just going to screw these on before we put it together. Alright, that was the 2 8-foot boards. I'm going to cut the up and down. The up and down pieces right here. That way we can take them back apart when we're done. I think like 14 1/4. I got to rip some more of those. Side. Alright, there's side 2. We're going to put this one right beside the other one because we're going to keep those 25 separated from the 100 that are coming. Because those 25 are really basically for us. And the other 100 we've pre-sold most of. Yeah, this is what I keep some of our feed in because it keeps the mice out of it. I usually take it out in the field behind. That way I can move it with the chicken tractor and keep my feed out there with it so I don't have to drag, 5-gallon feed out at a time. Which now will be like 15 gallons of feed. I hate to make it too small because 25 chicks in that is it's a pretty decent size actually. Perfect size. We advertised this, what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Something like that.
As, we tried to buy the chicks in West Virginia, but we don't have a hatchery in West Virginia that sells Cornish crosses right now, which someday might change. But, so we got the chicks out of PA and a hatchery, and then we're raising them here on our farm, butchering on our farm. Our feed is all made in Valley Point, which is a little town here in our county. And then our packaging, the closest I could find that sold the actual shrink wrap bags are, they're out of Texas, a little company in Texas that started in their garage. So everything to do with these chicks is American made. At least 60 to 70% of it is right here in the state of West Virginia, which we were wanting to keep everything in the state of West Virginia, but as of right now, that's not possible. I tried every hatchery I could find in West Virginia. Nobody had the Cornish crosses. Because you can build this any size you want for any number of chickens or chicks you have, because like I said, you don't have to build it 8x8. You could build it 4x4. You could build it 30x30. You could build it 4x4 is good for, I would say, no more than 35 chicks, or at least for what we do. We don't like to crowd them. How to build a lid. It took like 20 minutes. I'm going to split the top so the lid will open this way and this way, so I don't have one huge lid. And I'm just going to screw a board across here. That's, I just ripped down like a bunch of 2x8s that I had laying outside. Get it. Go try.
I need a light. I can't see anything in there.
Go in the house and get a flashlight.
He better get bit by something.
What's he gonna get bit by?
A rabbit.
A rabbit? They're definitely notorious for biting people.
Fox. Squirrel.
Screws at. And these are just 1 3/4, so you can just rip a 2x4 in half. He just flaked down right there in the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah. and get 2 pieces. You find it? Huh. I gave him a, what was that, throwing axe? For what, 30 seconds? Now it's going. I'll get it here in a minute. Okay. Henry, hand me those boards right there, please. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to throw a couple braces in here. 45. This is what was left over after that. So, I got these short screws. I kind of just make stuff out of whatever we have laying around, because anytime we have extra material, scrap, I put it in a pile. We reuse it, right, Holly?
Yep. Problems?
Yeah, the screws are down there.
Tell me.
Hold on, I'll mark this so I can. Right here.
Could have handed you those.
Oh. You could have, that's for sure. This is really awkward.
What was that?
Really awkward. Okay, there's one done. Now we have to do the back side, which is just a fuzz longer. Now, the whole point of this is so I can take it down and get it out of the way, unlike that one, which is always sitting right there in the way, which we'll probably get rid of. Now it's kind of nice because we had 29 in there, we've lost 6. So we're going to keep those totally separate. I don't know what's going on. We've never had that issue. We're going to keep them in that one until they're ready to go in the tractor, and then they're going in their own separate chicken tractor away from these ones. I think they're different hatcheries there. We ordered those before we found the hatchery that we're getting this next batch from. Those were twice as expensive too, as the sad thing. that just stiffened that up since we're spanning 8 foot there. These hinges are just regular cheap door hinges. I actually ordered these for all our interior doors and then we didn't use them. So these are like, I think they were $3 for 3 or something crazy. I have probably 25 of them in the basement. Well, I had 25 of them. You know, the demand for chicken, meat, bird, anything around here has been crazy. We can't, I went to what, 3, 4 stores before we found a chick waterer, which is awesome, I think. Everybody's starting to grow their own food. All right, we're gonna put wire on both of these. That way if it's hot, because we plan on raising all summer, we can just leave it open. Okay, this is just some wire we had left over from the fence we built around our garden. It's just some junky welding wire we got from Lowe's. And this is my crown stapler that was broken. And I fixed it, hopefully. So it's pretty big wire for the chickens, but they can't fly it when they're in here anyways. And then forgot what I was talking about.
The wire being pretty
Oh,
big.
yeah, they don't really fly when they're in this. Well, they don't really fly ever, but they're too small to fly. And then we're inside the garage, so we're not really worried about anything getting into them. But if you're going to be outside, or I mean, a raccoon couldn't get through here, but I don't know what could get through. What could spare it, I guess. Or weasel.
Well, let's just hope there's not a bear in our garage.
I didn't say bear, I said a ferret.
Oh, I said a
How would a
bear.
bear get through that wire?
It could tear it off,
Yeah.
probably. A weasel.
Doesn't matter what size wire it was then, would it?
I don't like you sometimes.
Alright, we're just putting a piece of plywood across to cut it in half until they get bigger, so they don't wander away from the light. We actually had to break down the plywood chips this time. We've never had to do that before. Bodie.
Is that stuff in it?
Yeah. All right, we got it done. I wouldn't say we got it done in time because we have 100 chicks in the truck right now.
A day early?
Yeah, they came a day early, which is great. I'd rather be early than late. I didn't get to film putting the wire on the back and building this light bar. Holly had to work today. And but that's it right there. The light bar kind of doubles as a stand to hold the door up. Man, those lights are really warm.
I'm gonna stand in front. I'm cold.
Really warm.
It's cold, isn't it, Brody?
All right, we're ready, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is food in there yet?
No. Will you grab that metal trough over here? Get on top of that bale strong.
All the way to the corner.
I'll go get the chicks. Oh, and we started putting a probiotic for chicks in the water. We tried it with this batch and it seemed to really help them, so we're going to start this batch off right off the bat with them. It's called Chick Saver.
I don't know.
All right. I don't have a knife.
Oh, here.
Henry has his multi-tool.
Actually, how many do we have?
Whoa!
That's a lot of baby chickens. Come here.
Come here. Come here. Here's one.
Don't count out loud.
Oh, he's drinking.
Don't step on them.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Why don't you get
Just
down on your
stop
knees?
moving. Just get down on your knees.
Like Daddy.
Okay.
What?
Huh.
Hey, just get down on your knees. Don't move your feet. What?
These chicks like my boots apparently.
You want to move this over to you? This
Yes.
one's standing in the water.
They're drinking out of that one. Watch you get chicks on.
Brody, stop.
Look at them.
I have no idea how many I've done.
Me too.
I think Emmy's on 6.
I think that's 12 there.
And there's some behind you, so careful. Just don't move. Just don't move your feet. Your legs.
Watch what you're doing.
I know.
I think you can stand. If you can stand straight up.
Huh?
Stand straight up.
Just don't watch. Don't move your feet. Just you stand there. Just don't move your feet.
She's on your boot.
I know, but how am I gonna get over there?
Over there.
Oh, get
Yeah.
1 second. I'll spin it.
I think they like my little boots.
Oh, I'll push that one in the water. There you go.
Okay.
You can bend over. Just don't pick your feet up. Holy smokes, chickens. Brody, stop.
Come here.
Emmy still has one sitting in it.
Yeah, we'll have to get that other water in here. They're thirsty.
They're getting that. It's gonna be all wet.
I can't see.
You're getting their beaks in the water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're drinking.
Okay.
Oh, no, fell in. Strong, Chris.
Oh, I'm old.
Big little chickens. That one.
Emmy's faster than me.
Here, I'll help you.
Just don't move your feet.
I know, but we need to move the box.
As long as you drag the boss, you're fine. Just don't pick it up so they can't get underneath it. That's good. That's good. Brody. All right, you're not, don't get up yet.
My
Yeah.
legs really hurt.
You got one under your butt?
Watch your feet. You got 1, 2 right underneath your feet. All right, let me have the box.
Okay.
swim around.
My legs are
And then you're gonna help me out.
Hold this. Try to get straight up.
Straight up. Okay,
What's
ready?
the feet?
1, 2, 3.
Alright, you gonna do me the same way?
I don't think I can do it.
Just...
Watch your whole one for your feet.
Ah!
There's a whole bunch of babies. Ah.
Oh, goodness, they're
Watch
so
them.
fast!
Don't put your feet down. Don't put your feet down. Okay.
How am I gonna get out of here?
Oh, look at them all.
Brody's excited.
Watch your head in.
Brody, get up.
Oh, that was really hard.
Oh my!
Whew.